from the campus of Moanalua High School.
In association with Menomac.
Featuring the latest highlights.
Giving voices
to stories untold.
We are Now Loading News.
Welcome to Now Loading News. We are your hosts for this month's show. My name is Luke Nakahoro.
And I'm Chris Cochran.
On this episode, we'll see a special recap of our team's latest work.
We'll be meeting Reina and Rema from Our Planet.
Then, reporter Megan will take over to talk to some of the students around campus.
And finally, we'll meet the Lulus in For the Family.
That's what's next on Now Loading News.
Last month's show featured 2 of the videos from the challenge that the team participated in.
If you didn't catch the last episode, our team basically had 6 days to produce a video from scratch and submit it before the deadline. It was quite the challenge.
Yeah, it really was. Up next is a special highlight that was made to showcase the team's challenge videos. You see short snippets of everyone's work that was produced during the time.
It forces somebody out of the comfort zone of just doing it.
Because she wanted to focus to have equal access for all.
And the first day I was in the boat, I kind of instantly fell in love.
Feminine products, and so she would have to rely on a towel.
So it's about a month. Water sports. And from Moanalua High School, junior Christopher White, his love
These periods are not a luxury. Access to
has always been a struggle.
Ever since
until now, he's grown so much. Responsible.
Fran Lulu, a single mother of 3, worked hard to provide for her family.
For a lot of women, it made me feel like, I could be a role model myself.
This guy's doing work. No.
What keeps him going.
sometimes he's like, I don't want to do it, I'm tired.
Necessary.
And once they apply their skills, it's no problem to pick up the
Matter. It comes up in my life. I know that I can survive.
What he has with her is priceless.
That was a lot that was made in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stories that came out just from 6 days.
Up next, we'll be meeting the duo working toward a better tomorrow through their brand, Our Planet.
With environmental problems rising more than ever, the future of sustainability is becoming more widely known.
According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the average American produces about 4.4 pounds of trash every day. Now that's a lot.
That is a lot. In Hawaii, we hope to encompass the respect of culture, character, beauty, and history of our state's island communities. And with Our Planet, here's how Reina and Rema are doing their part.
We're a tiny island. And so when we throw things away, it doesn't go away. It goes to an incinerator where it's burned for energy. And although it's good that we can do that, it's not something that we see could work in the long run for the future.
Our Planet is an eco and ethical marketplace owned by sisters Reina and Rema.
Kind of aiming towards a plastic-free, waste-free, and cruelty-free lifestyle and trying to encourage that into other people's lives. It's all plastic-free, and then it's also waste-free, meaning it can be recycled, reused, or composted, biodegradable. There's actually this new business is doing the exact same thing as us, and we have a market tonight, and she's going to be there too.
But as youth, this helps them connect with others their age and grow the business as well.
You guys have some of these people think that them as individuals don't have the power to make a difference, and I think that when we show them that we're doing it, they see that, and then they realize that they can do something about it too. The people our age will run up to the booths, we're like, oh my gosh, We've given them a place to tell their friends and family, like, oh my gosh, I found these people, they're my age, they're doing this, and they totally know exactly what's going on, The beeswax wrap,
these girls are taking something and an idea and a concept, and they are, trying to educate, and through their business educate those of us to realize that, hey, instead of buying plastic utensils, bring our own utensils, to a gathering.
It's crazy how fast time. We're the future. If we don't take control of the lifestyles that we're living, then that's the future that we're looking at, is an irreversible, inhabitable future. Being so young and ambitious, I hope that it inspires people to want to use the product because they can actually see it and touch it and feel it and realize that there is an alternative for everything.
Reina and Rema will continue to plant the seeds of change for a better environment.
Thank you.
Sandra Au, Now Loading News.
Everything they have looks so cool, I didn't know things could be so sustainable.
Right? I think I might have to check out our planet sometime soon.
Hawaii is home to many great things, like the perfect weather. Up next, let's talk story and see what some of the students have to say about what they think about our home. Here's Megan with more. Instead of participating in the 6-day challenge, some of us took part in a local competition. The Hikino Fall Challenge happened the same weekend and was actually only 4 days.
Wait, the team only had 4 days to produce a video?
That's right. This year's challenge prompt focused on the fact that half of Hawaii's population is struggling financially, despite working 2 to 3 jobs. The team had to produce a story about a person or group of people who are dealing with this predicament.
Now, let's meet the Lulus.
The last picture that we got before he passed.
After losing my husband, it was very, very hard. That was the worst day of my life. Well, I lost a piece of my heart, and then I had to really get a job to support my family.
Fran Lulu became a single mother in 2009 after losing her husband to leukemia.
It's hard, but then I just do what I gotta do. My first job was custodian, sub-cafeteria. Now my recent job is ACE Company. It's deliver blood from hospitals to doctors' offices and blood banks. I'll be lucky if I get 4 or 5 hours leave.
I think it would be harder to do the things that we do without my mom, because like she does most of it. At school, if I forget something at home, she would usually bring it to me, or if I need something while I'm in school.
She takes time out of her day to get something that we need and takes us to school and volleyball.
Fran relied on her husband, but after he passed, she had to learn to take on many new responsibilities.
Well, when I had my husband, it was perfect. He the one made the money and paid all the bills. And before that, we had our own business. And we had 92 employees, and it was a lot of work. But then after losing my husband, it was very, very hard.
Yeah, it was like really hard time for my mom after he left.
Because it's like you gotta have 2, 3 jobs to live in Hawaii because it's so expensive.
About 48% of Hawaii residents are financially vulnerable, and Fran is one of them.
Most of my paychecks goes to bills. Bills, food, whatever the kids need.
Although it's important to make a living, Fran realizes it's more important to spend time with her family while she can.
Well, I had 2 to make ends meet, but now, like, since I don't have time with my kids and stuff, so I've got only 1 job now. My children is my first priority. Then of course it's my job after.
If we want to do something, she's gonna like push us forward to it, yeah, and help us out.
Family is more than anything in the world.
Tiare Renki, Now Loading News.
That was a really heartfelt story. It's easy to get lost in the paradise dream of living in Hawaii. Even with challenges and setbacks, it's reassuring to see the aloha continue to thrive within our families.
And we can definitely see it in the Lulus. Congrats to the team for placing second in this challenge. Good job.
Well, this concludes this episode of Now Loading News. Be sure to check out our website to contact us, see what we do, or just get to know us. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at MYHS_broadcast.
On behalf of the team, aloha. We hope you have a great month. I'm Luke Nakahoro.
And I'm Chris Cochran.
The loading is now
complete.